It is so much going on, but I ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
It's Monday, and you know what that means. If it ain't about me, then I'm a kiki. First on the docket, and I'ma talk shit. Got my sugar, honey, iced tea. Do you wanna sip now? Period. I said what I said. Now move along, bitch, before you get red. P.O.P. You can't stick with me. Come on, girls, let's get
that messy Monday.
Oh shit.
Monday.
Whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.
Hey creeps, and welcome back to Messy Monday. As you already know, you can't sit with me unless you are P.O.P. and that is pretty on purpose. How y'all doing? So y'all already know. I'm not gonna do it. But y'all, it's May. It's May, and y'all know what's coming in May. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it cool, and I'm just say thank y'all for returning back to Messy Monday. Like I always say, because I gotta keep reiterating it because it is so tough out here in these streets. It's tough in these streets. Y'all made it through another week. I know we missed last week. I told y'all why. I was helping Hitman with a show that he's doing, but a bitch is bad. You know, I ain't gonna never leave y'all too long, baby. So we're back. Y'all made it through another week. Pat yourself on the back and always give yourself praise because, baby, we deal with a lot of bullshit, stress, and drama, and you made it through a week. So shouts out to you. Now, before we start my Messy Monday, I want to give a shout out to my friend, and that is Tori.
Hey, bitch.
Tori, girl, thank you for having my post notifications on. That means so much to me. I be seeing all y'all, baby. Y'all be running through there like some roaches when they cut the lights on, baby. Y'all gone. But Tori, I saw you, girl, and I appreciate you for being there, being supportive, being active, and loving me, girl. And now I'm taking the time out to show you my appreciation towards you for fucking with me, friend. All right?
Hey, bitch.
All right. Let's go and get into y'all's favorite part, and that is the shit, the sugar honey iced tea, because you girls love staying in some shit. All right, first for the sugar honey iced tea and the docket, because it won a lot of shit. Now, I don't know why the girls ain't out here lollygagging, pulling hair, and yanking off lace fronts, but baby, it's okay. So we got Designer. Now, Designer, I don't know what you've been going through, but baby, you can go through it with me. I am here to listen to you, baby. Okay? Now, I heard you pulled out little Timmy Turner, and Timmy Turner can talk to me. I talk to Timmy Turner. If Timmy Turner need a beating, I'll beat it. If it need a little whisper, I'll whisper to it. Shit. If it need a little loving and affection, I can do that too. Because I'm all about helping people. Okay? So for those who don't know, Designer was on a plane. While he was on the plane, I guess he was coming from Japan. And while he was out there, they say, he deal with, emotional stress and whatever the case may be. Woo, woo, woo. Because didn't Nicki Minaj say he was in special ed or something like that?
Why did you feel it was necessary the special ed part? Like,
wasn't he in special ed?
No, I don't think so. He is now that you said that.
I thought he
You thought he was...
I thought he went to special ed.
Did you talk to anybody before you dropped this song, or it just dropped?
I just dropped it.
But anyway, I love Designer. So according to TMZ, they are saying Designer is being charged with indecent exposure. Now to me, that's just good exposure, baby, because I don't see that wrong. No, let me hush. It said that he was on Delta. I ain't never seen this on Delta, and I'm always on Delta. That he was indulging in, self-stimulation in his seat. So the flight attendant had told him to stop several times before they had moved him to the back to be monitored by two of his friends. They said as he got up out his seat, a jar of Vaseline fell out his lap onto the floor. Now, I ain't never heard... I ain't never heard of the folks using Vaseline no more. I think they do that in jail. Vaseline just so sticky. And don't it get hot? I don't know. I always, I've been the KY type of girl. Or, I just think Vaseline. And Vaseline just so hard to get off. You can get in the shower and this little beads of water. That Vaseline just be that. Vaseline. And to keep going, they also said that he had told them when he was getting talked to by the police, which he seemed to not be impaired or anything, that he got aroused by the flight attendant because he wasn't getting a lot of play back in Thailand. But they had prescribed him some medicine, but he wasn't taking it. So, honey, it sounds like he might have been on honey and drugs and got on that plane and couldn't keep himself together, child. And boom, might have been a little X-pill or something. Girl, it hit him, girl. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, he say he gonna take himself into therapy and get himself together. I hope he do, because I love designer. I think he is so funny. He's so chill. Met him in person a couple of times. I ain't never got this type of energy, but I mean, if you want to re-encounter, I just really hope he gets the help he needs, because he actually is a really cool person. So we're going to keep y'all updated on that. Little Timmy just wanted to play. That's all it is. But now him and Timmy is in rehab. All right. Well, if it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. Next on the docket, we got Summer Walker and LilMeech. Now, this ain't no beef, but y'all need y'all ass beat. How in the hell did y'all even see this? Y'all need to be out here working for the FBI and CIA. So, Meech had took a picture, right, outside of a car, whatever, had his pink phone case, yada, 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 whoop, whoop, whoop. So then a girl ends up posting a picture on Twitter. She said, unpopular opinion, I'm here for their little thing they got going on. Now, child, I'm like, what the fuck we supposed to be looking at? I'm zooming in, I see a little circle, I'm like, what is it? I said, now, I know you fucking lying. Y'all done found the reflection of his pink phone on the dash. Now, who the fuck think to look at that? Y'all need to go outside. It's pretty outside. Go do something. Which one? Oh, I would have never in my right mind thought to look in the dashboard and say, oh, that's that pink phone he had outside the car. Y'all ain't no good. Because whoever studied this picture like that, you are unhinged. and you need help. You are on the level of grandma sitting on the porch type nosy. That's you. Now, I ain't the one to gossip. But they probably would make a cute couple, because don't they both got them rumors of being So anyway, people start talking all over the internet, whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. So now that everybody's been watching them, Meech was on the stage with a mysterious lady in a pink mask, and everybody is thinking that was Summer, because when they went back to her other picture, she was seen with the same exact hairstyle. So, child, I don't know. This is really something. And then Summer asked, she gonna go and post on her story, and in the midst of it, she forgot that she was on FaceTime with Meech. So, baby, this is a little Baywatch. Hopefully they work. I wish them the best. Hey, her business is her business, and who she date is who she date. So I guess we're just gonna keep an eye on this. Summer, please let us know, was that a fake penis or a real penis in the TV show? Because I need to know. All right, well, if it ain't about me, let's keep. Next case. Next on the docket, we have Bad Baby and Chief Keef. I don't know how this girl always weasels her way back into the cookout, but y'all keep letting her come in with this backs of the goods, and I'm tired of it, okay? So we had already mentioned her when we were talking about tattoos a couple of weeks back, remember? Well, child, come to find out, the woman that came on here and she told everybody, her and Chief Keef had been talking for a minute, was 20 and 27, but they were talking around the time she was 18, they knew each other, whatever the case may be, woo, woo, woo. I don't know, if you want the whole story and the rundown, go look at it, all right? Anyway, well, this is what she said.
So I have Chief Keef's birthday, his last name, his name, his nickname, and his, I have CK on my ankles, then I have his last name right here. And then I just covered his birthday up here. And then I have So on my ear. And then I have Keith on my wrist.
Oh, damn. Why'd you cover his birthday?
Because I'm sick of it.
Girl, you talking about you sick of his shit and you tired of being delusional. But y'all, was she just with this other guy and got his name tattooed? So why are you sitting here talking to us about what you doing with Chief Keef's name and cover the name and sick of his delusional? Keep going.
Okay, but you're keeping the other one.
No, I'm getting them removed.
Okay.
I am just tired of being delusional.
So after after she goes on an interview and she talks about that, one of his baby mamas, Slim Danger, she decides to come out and post an old picture of Bad Baby and her. That sparks up some conversations with the people on the internet. Slim Danger goes on to say, I guess because she got all them, Bad Baby got all them tattoos, she goes on to say, his shit not that bomb, trust me. But girl, when you doing some delusional shit too, when you was fucking with him, and then why are you coming out the woodworks doing all this if the shit ain't that bomb? Obviously you feel some type of way. So honey, then Bad Baby decides to go on the internet, and y'all already know she love this type of carrying on chill. And she said this.
This shit is mad crazy and mad disrespectful and just looks really bad on me. And I hate like that, cause like what the f is even going on? Let me make something clear today. I'm sorry. Like, I'm already in the house mad. Like, I got a headache. Like, I'm just annoyed. I've been laying in the bed all day. Like, and I'm just on the phone with my friend, like, having a regular conversation. Like, and she go on her phone. Oh, she on fucking shade room. She sends me the shit. What? I don't know that girl. I don't know her. Oh, my God. Like, looks like it was taken at Glam House. You know how many fucking and whatever being Glam House and be asking me to take pictures with them when I don't even know them, and then Maya got to tell me who they is after I take the picture with them, like, cause I don't know who it is, like what, like, I don't know her. It was just like, oh my God, and she had a mask on, I couldn't even see her face. Like, in today's time, I would have never took no picture with her, knowing how she be disrespecting him like that. Like, I would have never did that. Like, regardless of what the ever, like, bro, I would never, ever in my life go hang out with that be talking about him.
Can I just stop the video right here? Bad Baby, did you once think, y'all, I'm just holding this phone while walking through this house, hollering. Like, girl, you just hollering, holding the phone, ain't talking to nobody. Delusional. Still. Play the video. Or
regardless of where me and him stand, whether we want to kill each other, whether we cool, I would never, ever in my life go do no like that. This is getting drugged all the way out of proportion. Like, I hate shit like this. It's mad disrespectful, and it looked bad on me. Like, this is crazy. Like, all this going around, like, first of all, I'll take blame. I should have never went on Twitter in the first place and called the man a bitch. Like, all right, cool, because now it's like, now y'all looking and nitpicking at shit and trying to figure it out, so I have to tell something before stories just get made up. Like, I'm not gonna sit and bash him. Like, only time I ever disrespected him was that little Twitter shit. Like, I would never disrespect him publicly. Like it's just like, I don't get down like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, now it just looks like, oh, this stooping so fucking low to go hang out with a bitch that publicly be talking about him. Like, no, bro, no. Like, what? Like, I'm mad I even have to talk about this because Sosa don't give this no time of day. Like, I'm mad I even have to speak on this, but it just looks bad on my part. Like, you can see, I'm looking at right now. You can see, I don't even have no tattoos on my face. Like, face little as hell. Like, I was 15, 16. Like, bro, I did not, bro, what? This is crazy. I don't know this. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
So Bad Baby, let me stop you right there, sweetie. You don't know her, but you got this man tattooed on you 6 times, and you don't know his past, don't even know what she looked like, don't know Slim James, don't know nothing, but he tattooed on you 6 times? Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere. All I'm gonna say is, child, after listening to this video, that voice was shaking. Mama was about to cry. It sounded like Sosa must have called her and got her together real bad. But why is you worried about that if you got that other nigga? You know, she was this close to getting her Keith back. And he is over. Then she said, and hollering. Whew, I tell you the truth, child. I don't know. Let me get me out the group chat. Can I remove myself? How I do that? That's a whole lot of. Ooh, child, Slim Danger knew what she was doing when she posted that video, baby. She really turned the tables, child. Let it have been me and the bitch my nigga was fucking with. Posted an old picture. I would have said, oh yeah, girl. I used to always take pictures with fans. Fuck is you talking about? Period. Anyway, well, but you run around the house acting like your world about to end, heart beating like it's coming out your chest. Girl, sit down somewhere. Ooh, Lord, if it ain't about me, she lost. Cheeky. Next case. Next one, okay? We got Sukihana versus Lil Mama. Now, if y'all don't remember, a few weeks back, Sukihana made a comment towards Lil Mama because Lil Mama had said something to her. Now, she was referring to when Sukihana was on her knees with her friend and NLE Chopper was walking him like a dog. And, you know, Lil Mama, she was just, you know, just wasn't feeling it. And she had the right to her own opinion. But Sukihana turned back around, baby, and let her have it. She was like, girl, I heard that girls in that little lollipop song, lip gloss or whatever, had something to say. Whoop, 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 yada, yada, yada. Then she said something nothing. She said something nothing. Then she said something nothing. It was just awesome score. And so, child, I guess they talk, girl, and they settled up like some women because, you know, Sukihana said she's tired of being ghetto. Like, she don't want to be ghetto no more. So she went on an interview and she said this.
Lil Mama is actually a good person.
She is.
Yeah. She's not a bad person at all.
No.
Lil Mama went back up under the comments. She said, Sukihana, love you with a heart and all that good stuff. So I guess the ladies squash their beef, whatever the case may be, which is really good because I don't like to see all these black women fussing over nothing that's not really worth fussing over. So, child, they let that go and it is what it is. And hey, that's how you end stuff sometimes. So, if it ain't about me, I'm glad Lil Mama made up with Suki. Next case. Next one, okay? We got Quando. Well, welcome back, Quando. We ain't seen you in a while. I guess, you know, you've been on a hiatus with your little girlfriend. I know whatever the case may be, but he came back and he had something to say. He went on his Instagram and he said, we don't have smoke with anybody. That beef job is dead. It's too much ratting going on. Me and the gang getting money. We are in our own lane. And I was just like, well, child, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you just say shit over with and it's over with. Y'all done did a whole lot. Because didn't he say that he was done with the 60 or something? What was it? What was his group, the gang? He said he was done for a minute, right? But then he went back when all that stuff was going on. And now he saying he done with it. Don't get me lying. And he said he was done with that girl too, but he went back like what, 5 times? Don't get me lying. I don't know, but he said he done. I just want him to know the beat that he talking about ain't got no expiration date like the one in the refrigerator. The word on the curb is what Dirk say. It ain't overtime status. Y'all know how they on that no violence movement. Shouts out to my boy NBA Youngboy, and maybe he's following in his brother footsteps, and you know just keeping it cool. If it ain't about me, let's stop the beef. Did that right? Next case. Next one, okay? We got Brian McKnight. Now, Brian McKnight, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. I don't know what goes on behind the closed doors with the family, whatever the case may be, but still, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self. This man has, what, like 4 kids or a junior? The daughter? To my recollection, I think 3 or 4 kids already by his previous, you know, baby mama, whatever the case may be. And whatever happened. I don't know if the mama done told the kids that the daddy did this and they turned on him, whatever. I don't know. But for some reason, this man is not claiming his children. He done went to his bio on his Instagram. They're claiming his new children that aren't even his biological children. They are his stepchildren. Got another child, named that child Brian McKnight, but he already got a Brian McKnight Jr. Done told this girl that's not even his real daughter, happy birthday to the daughter that I've never had and always want. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Let me read some of this stuff. Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you. And I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. Sir, you got a daughter named Bree and your name is Brock. I know you fucking lying. Happy birthday to the best daughter ever. Love you a zillion. Nigga. Nigga, I almost choked the shit out of you through this camera. I don't know what your children did. I don't even, fuck that. Even if the mama was trying to keep the children out your life and made them turn against you, when they got older, I would have been like, look, can we sit down and talk? fuck. I don't fucking know. But I would never disown my children and act like that. They're just not there. Maybe I need to go into the rabbit hole and see what they did to this man or what made it get to the point to where he took his own children out of his bio and put children that don't even have his blood in it. Then his kids came out and they wrote these long messages. I'm not gonna read it all right here, but I'll let y'all pause it. Y'all can read it. Y'all can go to their page. Y'all can read it. They were basically sharing their feelings like the man abandoned them, just stopped talking. And the daughter was like, I just wanted a father. I had to get raised by my brothers. Every year I sit here waiting on a phone call for a happy birthday. He never gave it. And it's just like, what did your children do that bad that made you disown them like this? I don't know, did you and the mama fall out? It's just crazy because the kids are sitting here saying, we wanted you, we loved you. I don't even see them asking for money. You know how the last one we discussed, they wanted money, this, put me through college. It's like they're just saying they just wanted him there, or they just want to be acknowledged. And to me, that is when I feel the kids really are hurting, and it's not about the money. It's just about, Dad, why weren't you there? Okay, so I am back. Y'all know me. I have to really go and get both sides of a story. So I just had to go dig. Y'all. So, Brian McKnight, he said he wanted to give his children the life that he had never had, and he said he did that, and he made his kids feel entitled. You know what I'm saying? He said that's the only thing he regrets, because it is true. When you let a child feel entitled, and this is how they're supposed to be and live, when they get older, it's like they feel like everything's supposed to be handed to them.
Anyone who knows me knows over the last 20 years, 30 years now as a matter of fact, that I've been there for my children every step of the way. Until recently, and let's be clear, my two sons are 30 and 27. Not 12, not 13, but 30 and 27. Now my daughter's about to turn 18, that's another story I'll get to in a second. I've never missed a day of child support. I've never done anything adverse to my children whatsoever. I've always been there. I've always been there with advice, whether they took it or not. I've always been the sounding board, and I've always been the one that tried to help them achieve whatever dreams they were wanting to reach out for. I guess one of my only faults is I gave my children everything that I didn't have in the hopes that they would appreciate it, because I know how much I would have appreciated it when I was their age. I would tell you as parents out there, entitling your children is probably one of the worst things you can do, and I know I am guilty of that. For whatever reasons, I'm guilty of that. Tough love is a tough thing as a parent to try to institute to your children, because you want to help them as much as you can, and I did as much as I possibly could. When I stopped doing that for them, BJ was 25 and Nico was 22. And it wasn't like I completely cut them off at that point. That happened much later. But I've been there. When I put them out of my house, I gave them an apartment for 2 years. And I said, guys, this is it. This is the time to grow up. I'm giving you 2 years. I'm going to pay for everything for 2 years, but you're going to have to work or do something, because at the end of those 2 years, that's going to be it. It's time to be men here, guys. It's time to grow up. At the end of those 2 years, they hadn't done any of it. It was just right around the time that Leilani and I had gotten together. Leilani was working at Children's Hospital. And let's be clear, Leilani has been one of the only people who's been an advocate to keeping us together, to keeping us having a relationship, because she wants to have the nuclear family as much as I did. And they have spit in her face at every turn. She got them jobs at the hospital, $18 an hour with benefits, and with the option of the hospital actually paying for them to go back to school. They said, and I quote, that they knew they didn't want to stop smoking, and they would have to pass a drug test. And the day I had the doctors looking into it, Nico's on there, taking a big puff, which is fine. If you want to smoke, that's fine. I'm not saying that that's bad. If that's your choice, that's your choice. But what I'm telling you is that we have been advocates for them every step of the way. Now let's go to the part where we have been estranged. Again, we talk about abandonment. I'm not abandoning them. We are estranged, which happens more often than not in this particular situation. BJ broke into our home a few months ago, and he put X's on the eyes of our wedding photos. And then he put a photo of my first wedding on Leilani's vanity. It was at that moment, and after I heard him say, and was pointed to from other friends of mine that saw his posts on social media, that he basically said that I was better off dead to him than alive. I was more valuable to him dead than alive. And that was the end of me dealing with him. If you look at my Instagram, you'll see that, not my last video, but the video before that, 42, the song was written by Brian and I, and it was directed, the video, by Nico. And I went on and I said how proud I was of Nico at the time, and I really, really was. He did an awesome job in that video. Even before that, less than 2 years ago, these are the two gentlemen who stood up for me as my best man in my wedding. So abandonment, deadbeat dad, I'll reiterate, I've never missed a day of child support. I've been there every step of the way. BJ, he talks about Jack's new car. BJ had 3 brand new cars before he was 22. But I'm not talking about material things, because none of this has anything to do with money. It's about respect. Respect goes both ways. And even in family, there's a line that shouldn't and should not ever be crossed. It's crazy to me that people will just believe anything, and I thought it was important to set the record straight and let you guys know that abandonment has nothing to do with any of this. Deadbeat dad, I've been there every step of the way. And let's also remember that these kids are 30 and 27, not 12. It's time for grown men to be grown men. And I'm sorry that tough love happens to be this way. And I do wish them the best. I want them to have and to reach their dreams and their full potential. But like any other man in the world, you got to go out there and you got to take it. As far as my daughter is concerned, you know, her mother, if you look back at my Instagram, she was a part of this family too, with Jack and Julie and Leilani and myself. And unfortunately, along the way, a couple of years ago, I got wind that there was an older cousin who was above 18, who was quite possibly having sex with her. So I called, as a father should, to the state office for children's affairs there in Arizona, and I never heard anything back. But the next thing that her mother did was to block all of us from her social media, from her phone, and completely estranged her from us. So what that told me was they didn't want me to be involved in her life that way. So to see the post that she said, considering that her mother only had a child with me for money in the first place, and I'll reiterate this, I have not missed a child support payment. She goes to one of the most incredible private schools in Arizona. So I don't know where this is all coming from, but I thought that I needed to let everybody know that there's another side to this story. You can choose to believe what you want. I thought that I would lay it out there for you. Anything that I say is actual and factual. All you have to do is Google Brian McKnight and Sons, and you'll see us singing all over YouTube. Go back and look at my Instagram. Go back a couple of years. You'll see that I posted about all of my children. But remember that these kids, these boys, they're grown men, and tough love is exactly what it is. It's tough love. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening, and I hope that gives you a little bit more perspective.
This man said, I will pay everything for you for 2 years. So in those 2 years, all you had to do was find some type of hobby, some type of niche, some type of something. But I just thank God my mom still does for me. Now, she ain't doing everything, but, you know, she ain't paying my bills for no 2 years when I got out. She said, hey, Zoe, you want to move out? You do it on your own because this is you. I'm telling you, you can stay here. It's just like, yeah, your daddy did work hard for y'all to have a good life. Yeah, he gave you money, but now what are you going to do? You can't just live off. It's just like he's helping you, but don't try to just live off him, because now what is your purpose? Your purpose isn't to just live off your family. It's for y'all to just keep building. You know what I'm saying? It's just a sad situation. So it's making me feel like because now dad cut you off or took away some of your assets, it's like, fuck you, you're supposed to do this for me, da da da. But you're about to be 30, you're 25. What are you trying to do for you? Hey, child, I don't know. This is a whole lot because, man, the way, I don't care, the way he didn't claim them children, that rubbed me the wrong way, child. I don't give a damn if my kids did this and that. It hurt me, but I'm just not finna act like my kids ain't alive. And, you know, it could be more behind the scenes, but still. Y'all can go on a rabbit hole, look it up yourself too, honey, but I don't know. It is what it is. Well, ooh, it ain't about me. Let's get keeping cake. All right, y'all. Look, I know. That's all I got for Messy Monday. They're not really, people ain't out here getting messy. It's about to get hot though. And when it get hot and folks get outside, oh baby, it's gonna turn up. So y'all, thank y'all for returning to Messy Monday. Like I always say, send a mess to my Twitter. I see it easier and faster there. If you get any links, send them to my Twitter DMs. Instagram, baby, that's going all day. But if you go to my Twitter, it's most likely I'm going to see it there easier. But when the girls get outside, oh baby, it's gonna be up and stuff. All right, you guys, thank y'all for returning to Messy Monday. Like I always say, God only make one you. If you don't be you, then nobody else will. And I will see you next Monday. Stay messy.
Messy Monday. That messy. That's what we want. That messy Monday. Monday. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on. It's a whole lot of going on.